Hi, happy Monday. Dr. Crystal here with your Monday motivational moment. I hope you guys are in the midst of having a terrific start to your week. Had an amazing weekend. And even if you didn't, right? Today is a new day. You have the opportunity to begin again, to correct any errors that you may have made. Don't linger there. Pray about it. Ask God, what can you do to change? What can you do differently the next time around? And what do you just need to turn over to Him, right? So that's free. That's not even what I was here to talk about this morning. But at any rate, guys, I am just reminded, let me say this. I was just reminded last night of how absolutely amazing God is. And I'm a nature girl. I'm always looking for the little things in nature. I love the birds, I love the water, I love the mountains, anything that reminds me of God. But last night, my husband and I had the opportunity to spend some time outside, kind of sky gazing, looking at the lunar eclipse and just watching it and seeing the transition, right, from a big, large full moon to a sliver. It didn't stay out until it was all the way done, but just to that very sliver that was left with the darkness covering it. That was amazing to me. And that showed the power of God. But then this morning, got up, was headed to the gym, and a huge full moon was back in the sky again, guys. And then riding home from the gym, beautiful sunrise coming up over the mountains. That to me just speaks volumes of how amazing God is. It reminded me of the passage in Job chapter 38, when God spoke to Job when Job was in the midst of his complaining and talking with his friends. And God tells him, how he commanded the waves, how he shut them behind doors and told them that they could not go any further. And then that took me to thinking about me and my life and how there are things that I want and things that I aspire to do, but sometimes I shrink back. And, I wonder, can I really achieve this? Is this goal really too hard? And I had to remind myself, the same way I'm reminding you guys this morning, if God has placed something in you, if He's placed a calling, a desire on your heart, right, that is in line with His will, of course, don't shrink back, because the God that can create such a beautiful lunar eclipse in one moment and then a few hours later have a beautiful large full moon in the sky and allow that to transition into a beautiful sunrise an hour later, that God that tells those mighty waves of the ocean, you can go no further, that God can handle anything that He's placed on our hearts. Anything that, any dream, any desire that He's placed within us, He has already equipped us, guys, to achieve it, to excel in it. So my encouragement for you this morning, my motivation to you this moment is, do not shrink back. If God has placed it on your heart, trust and know that He is mighty and powerful enough to see it through to the end. So this has been Dr. Crystal. Have an amazing week, guys.